Yo, 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 yo. Had to get the lips right. Had to get the. Feel me? Had to get right for a little quick second. You feel me? All right, fellas. Let's see what we got going on. This is actually my first live stream ever. I don't really expect people to hop on. It's more so for documentation purposes. Let me try to pull it up on my phone to make sure that my volume is good. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, bet. Yeah, we sounding clean. We sounding clean. Alright, bet then. Oh, throw down a onesie. Oh, hold on. I gotta do dad duties. We wait 15 minutes from open anyway, so give y'all boys a little breakdown of what I'm expecting here in a minute. Alright, gangy. Damn, I guess I didn't think about music. Oh well, we'll just have no music for now. When we get more into it, we'll have some music. How about that? For now, I'm gonna play some music in my AirPods. Sorry, chat. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, let's see what we got. So, market open, price manipulated down. Like we swept these little equal lows here. Manipulation, continue pushing higher. Do not have a first presented value, fair value gap yet. What I'm guessing is I definitely believe first off that we're overall drawing towards this daily fair value gap. I want to see how we react at that. This line that I have here, this is the consequent encroachment of this whole little daily range here. And I believe that as long as we're in this daily range, if we're below this consequent encroachment, then I'm bearish. I've already swept previous day low, so we're probably headed towards previous day high. This ideally would be a pretty clean trade here. Sweep previous day high while tapping into a higher time frame PD array that let me clean this up. But tapping into that daily fair value gap. So big strong liquidity sweep here, right? So lots of liquidity sitting at that high. So if we sweep that while tapping into a daily fair value gap, then that would be the ideal. We had market open last night and traded down into this 4-hour gap. I'm lucky not gonna force a trade today. I've already made $500 or so from Asia last night. We took this here, that price push up, came back down, and then inversed this 5-minute. We rode that for a little cool of 500. So, which is like my goal every day, 3 to 500. Since I am normally trading Asia session at the moment, since I still work 9 to 5. So I'm low key not forcing any trades today. If anything, I'll make. Told myself I'll just shoot for my low 250, which is what I would have made if I worked today. But yeah, it's raining crazy. So it's really bad thunderstorm on the way. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but yeah, it's kind of where we're at. I wanted to see how price will react at this BPO right here, which we got a good little push back down here, but now we just completely reversed or inversed it again. So we could potentially see price come back down and use this as area of where price will start to reject that. But then again, we do have this open fair value gap down here, so we shall see. We shall see. Looks like right now we are respecting this 15-minute gap. Starting to come back down a bit. I do overall want to see a buys this session. But something that I've really been doing and focusing on is reacting to the market and not predicting. Because, I mean, most of the time, your bias isn't going to be right. You know, that's just the reality of trading. So, we shall see. Yeah, I may hear my son screaming. Sorry about that as well. But yeah, he's in that phase of screaming his head off to get attention. Still no first percentage. This low key maybe I woke up low key feeling like this is gonna be a very choppy day. This is pretty clean here though. Nice clean respect on that 5-minute. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick and sign into my fucking funded account. I'm not even signed in. signed into my paper trading so that I didn't overtrade last night. Definitely still working on discipline, patience, not forcing setups, all of that. So, yeah. All right. Let's see, what is this? 8:59, 9:30. I want to see. I wish this push down would have taken out these lows here. Those are beautiful 7 a.m. lows. I might even come down to this one as well. So we could potentially look and see. Price already traded through, but it's only 1 minute left in this candle. Low key, if we inverse this 5 minute, I could see price continuing to take out these lows and then probably start to reject in this area or even trade down to this 1 hour gap here. But we'll see based on this minute candle. Price really likes to target these like 7 a.m. lows and stuff. So let's see how this closes. If it closes strong, probably gonna take this. I did not get a strong close, and look at that. Instantly just pushing back higher. Broke this high here. Probably, yeah. Definitely most likely gonna continue higher here. A continuation trade, probably. We're just absolutely fucking ripping. Absolutely ripping. I'm not gonna chase this. I see you put it like a fair value gap here. And then have a good retest on that gap. Definitely gonna protect my risk here. Just because I am already up on the day, so it's like not forcing anything. I'm sure we probably swept Asia highs for sure. I just want to check this. Yeah, so definitely swept Asia highs, London highs, London and Asia lows in place too. These previous New York AM highs in place too. So yeah, I mean, if it just rips without us, then oh well. They put in a nice gap here though. That was very clean though. Great push up after respecting that 5 minute. 50-point candle is crazy. Ideally, I would want to see it trace back to this consequent encroachment of this gap. It's right around, I'd be right at this little minor high that we put in here. Definitely are bullish though. Okay, here we go. Might get us a little test, retest here. It's just so strong in price here. So do we even have any other targets? It's mainly just these previous day highs. Thing about these big gaps is I just play it a little bit more patient just because I don't want to see us just absolutely rip through this gap and inverse it. So probably wait for this flip, if anything, to make sure we don't just keep fucking ripping through this. Which right now is looking pretty solid. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Come on, tap us in there. Here we are. All right, we are in this. Let's see. I don't want to see this gap get filled, so I'll move my stops up a little bit here. Let's see, 771 would be 500. I really don't want to see this candle here. Fucking, yeah. Let's see how it plays out. I don't want to see this candle lay a body below this consequent encroachment though. That's a beautiful reaction. Wish I would have closed bullish there, but beautiful reaction. Let's see, what is our 250 mark? 250 will be 740. Definitely want to see us break that high. Most likely go break even if we break this high. That's a great reaction out of that 5-minute gap there. Definitely want to see this bullish momentum continue. Not really liking how long it's taken to. It's playing around here. Be a little over 300 if we. Actually, let's see if it plays out would have been nice if I would have just got that entry at this consequent encroachment, but I just seen big, strong displacement gaps like this get filled like instantly on the retest. So I just wanted to confirm and see a push out of it first. Not liking how this looks though. Oh, like how this body laid in that lower half. It could be potentially coming to come back and take these lows out. Which we do kind of have like a 15-minute BPR here that we could be kind of reacting at. Which is why we may be getting this pushback lower, but we'll see. That was just too good of a reaction out of this 5-minute gap with price already being very bullish. Like, I don't care if this is a losing trade. I'm taking this setup every day. Daily fair value gap for draws higher, previous day higher. Kind of have been pushing straight up ever since Asia. But at the same time, we kind of got a good little pullback here. We got some unfilled gaps down here, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't like how long it's taking us to get back up out of this gap, though. Probably get stopped here. It's taking way too long to get out of this gap. Yes. This is probably cooked here. That was a good reaction, but I think we're cooked here. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Nice reactions out of here. See this gap get inversed. We which we already did get with this candle, so that's good. See this definitely start to rip higher here. Here we go. Give me a strong close. Give me a strong close, baby. Just fucking rip to that TB. Cut my stops about halfway here. Just because we do have this gap down here that we could potentially retrace to, but ideally I want to see it rip before even, which again I may even take partials at this level here just to secure some profits. Just because I knew we were going to get a crazy rip back down. I'll go break even because, yeah, I would want to see this gap protect us, if anything. I want to see this gap stay open. So, risk-free trade here. We get stopped out. Oh well. We already have profits on the day. Could look for a re-entry potentially, but if not, oh well. Definitely securing our, or protecting our capital here. I like the way that reacted, but damn, yeah. One candle just rips through us here. Overall, good trade. I was thinking about taking those profits right at 250. I say I would have made what I was looking to make on this day, but it's all good. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just absolutely rips back to the upside. May inverse this gap though. Yeah, look at that close. This probably keeps ripping lower. Excuse me. If we do start ripping through these gaps, I could easily see it. So we got push higher 1, 2, 3. I could low-key see this start to rip lower and come take out these 7 a.m. equal lows, but we'll see. I definitely like to wait like 5 or 10 minutes after a position. Look at this shit, bro. I probably should have kept my stops at consequent encroachment, but oh well. Protecting our risk here. Gotta use the consequent encroachment of that gap there. If it holds. Just Beautiful. It's definitely building up a lot of little low resistance or liquidity down here. Only other trade I would really be looking to take is like we do inverse this 5 minute, or possibly even inverse this strong displacement 1 minute candle here. Inverse that to come and take out these lows, tap into this 1 hour BBR. If not, then the only other thing I would like to see is like a strong displacement into these previous day highs and this daily fair value gap. And then see like a clean inversion fair value gap on that. I kind of mainly like to trade model 2022 ICT, which is like, well, we got this market structure shift here with the displacement. Had this little liquidity sweep. Retrace back into the gap. Slide. Which again, I mean, that's a 1-to-1. Which, I mean, based on how long it took us to get out of here, just how choppy it is, and price is kind of, showing us choppiness, showing us that it's slowing down for bullish, then I probably should have taken that 1-to-1, seeing that, because, sure, most of you that trade, you've seen New York sessions can just fucking print 10 green candles one way without any retracement. So if we were actually going to keep ripping right away, that's what we would wanted to see, But price is definitely starting to chop around here. So yeah, we just sit on our hands here and see what price does. It's definitely slowing down though. I like all these little lows that it's been putting in here. We could kind of take this 1 minute inverse, but I just don't really like the area we're at. Just don't really see us. Like, what's stopping us here? We didn't reach this gap. Could be us using the inverse of this 1 hour gap. I did tap into that, but I don't really like to use previous gaps like that. 15 minute. Again, we did have this little BPR here, but we inversed that, so it's kind of tough as well. It's definitely a little inverse 5 minute gap here, but yeah, just definitely not gonna take this. Yeah, I mean, price is definitely chopping around. It's low key giving me like vibes that we're putting in all these little lows here, all that liquidity for us to sweep later. And now I'm feeling like it's probably just gonna rip to this previous day high and create strong displacement and then ultimately rip right back down. But as always, we'll react. We're not gonna predict what happens. Definitely bummed out I didn't take that 1-to-1. Just the way we displaced these three big green candles. Was really feeling like we were going to continue that momentum. Like I said, I mean, in New York session, I mean, you can see these green candles just absolutely print to wherever liquidity is resting. But we definitely didn't get that. But I definitely see us continuing higher here. Yeah, there's the rip. So yeah, I mean, I was definitely, not tripping. We not tripping. We had 500 on the day already, so definitely protecting capital, but moving stops to this consequent encroachment right below this big displacement candle here would have been a move. We would have never got stopped. Would have been chilling back in profits now, but it's more so just like review on how I could have managed to trade better. But ultimately, I mean, I don't like sitting through this chop like this, right? Not during New York session, at least. Asia session, it's more, more reasonable because Asia is pretty choppy. But New York session, I like to see it fucking rip. But so yeah, ultimately, I should have just seen how choppy price was, and then once we got to this 1-to-1, just went on ahead and took that. Took my little 250 small base hits, or even took in partials. Price just put in this candle here so fast. It's, you almost didn't even have time to react to it. But yeah, I would like to see. I don't want to see it creep up here. I definitely want to see price kind of rip to that high. In order for me to kind of look for that sell back down. But yeah, I think we definitely do get a pullback here soon. Or once we do rip these, take this liquidity out. Definitely could have looked for a little re-entry. It's just kind of happened when I was getting stopped out. I mean, see these candles right here, all respected and stayed in the upper half of this gap. So I mean, but it's not all good. Wait and see what price does. Definitely trying to stack my wins here though. See if I can show you things. make sure I don't leak nothing crazy on my accounts. But yeah, y'all can see 2 trading days. Just started this Lucid Pro account. Friday had a small win. We already up 519 from Asia session. But yeah, chilling in profits. See, wouldn't have mind entering off some like 5-minute fair value gap pullback, but these 5-minute candles just very choppy together. It's not really any entry for us. Moving at a crazy low trend here. Like, I don't want to take it off like a 1-minute gap touch just because that's not very like reliable, I guess. It's low probability just because we're trending so hard. Like, I would want to see a shift in market structure, like take out one of these lows or something first before I would essentially want to see Model 22. But we're just not tapping. Like, I would like to take that off. Like, I typically only look for continuations. The only time I look for reversals is if like we're tapping into higher time frame PDRA, so like a 1 hour, 4 hour, or daily fair value gap, and then we get that market structure shift with the fair value gap tap. But yeah, price is just trending very hard right now. Where's the little path shit? Like, this shit is crazy. Pew, 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 pew. Like, hella clean. But let's see how this plays out. We almost got TP right there. Let's see if this ends up smacking our TP. Full TP. Yeah, I mean, solid day. I mean, at the end of the day, not tripping. Chilling in profits. So I do expect to see this shit get a crazy, like the way this is built up, all this liquidity. It's definitely giving, like, once it does break, it's gonna absolutely fucking rip. Price is definitely respecting this gap here. It's looking like it wants to try to break out here, but I just don't see it breaking out from no man's land. Yeah, probably gonna go smack TP here. Could have managed this better. Um, yeah, not really a clean re-entry anywhere. Could have taken like a 2-minute gap here. Respected this 2-minute gap, but it's not what I tend to look for. I really look for 1, 2, 3-minute gaps. Let's look for 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute. Price is definitely starting to die down a bit. Put in this double top here. Could potentially see a pullback here. Left these equal highs for later. But yeah, we'll see. Still looking very bullish, so.
No. Here, take this. You like that one? Liam, no. 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 Liam. No, Liam. Hey. No. 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 No.
There goes there. Should go creep its way to a TP here. It's looking tough. But we are tapping into this 1 hour gap, which is why we're probably getting such a getting so choppy right here. I'll take this off my screen for now, just to like keep my charts clean.
I'm just gonna eat my granola bar instead. Alrighty.
But
I don't know.
low key, you could probably see price sell off from here, but it's still showing very much so bullish. I would definitely want to see like displacement through like these lows. Did leave a fair value gap behind, retrace, tap into that fair value gap, and then continue lower. We're only fucking 40 points away from that previous day high and daily gap. So, which liquidity moves the markets? I mean,
You're making a mess over there, buddy. Is it good? Is it good?
I think price definitely it's looking like it wants to drop here, but
Yeah. You.
at the same time, buyers are not playing.
Is it good? Is it good?
Delete this for now. Like, just 1 hour gap here. Price will probably eventually retrace back to that like a magnet. Look-y like how put in these equal highs. Price wicked out but closed below. And now it's been starting to push down, so I think we probably do get our pullback here. I just don't really have nothing to take my trade off of. Like, other than the fact of a 1 hour Fair Valley Gap touch, I guess. I guess we inverse this 1 minute here. Really do think this shit's gonna tank though. Get a nice little pullback after this 1 hour.
Yeah.
I probably should take this, but I'm not going to. This wick did sort of break this low here. It was like a strong push or a strong close to inverse this gap, but I mean, this is a very weak model 22. Got this swing low here, put in this really tiny gap. Just don't like it. It's too choppy for me. It's not clear. But I mean, as you can see,
Oh, yes.
absolutely ripping. Yeah. Would have been cheese. Look, he felt this coming too. Damn.
All right. Let's wash your hands.
Yeah, absolutely rip. TP smashed. Would have been 503 minutes. And I caught it though. It's building up all this liquidity here. And I said once we do rip, it's just gonna fucking take off.
Yeah.
I hate I spotted out this 1 hour gap up here so late. But overall I just didn't like how choppy it was here. Like, but yeah, we may come to this 1 hour gap. We are trading in first presented Fair Valley Gap right now though. I wouldn't mind seeing a continuation lower if we kept this 5 minute open and retraced into that. But then again, price is so bullish that like we swept some of this liquidity. I would definitely want to see like these lows stay open. But since it's so bullish, we could just see it V shape right fucking back up. I think ultimately do these lows here. Price has been very good at taking out them relatively equal lows around 730, 830. Something that ICT teaches. I could take this 1 minute here. just, I mean, we could take like a quick scout. Like a quick 2 minute, 250 scout. If we flip, I'll take it. But then again, I have to account for all of these gaps up here. Like, although I don't think we keep ripping. Rips. Probably could have got in right there if I placed my limit, but absolutely ripped to TP again. Might would have got edged. Tapping into this 5 minute. Oh, there it goes. You hate to see it, but you love to see it at the same time. Absolutely did exactly what I was calling out. Probably gonna end it here though, chat. Overall break even on the day. I think we do start to trade back up here. That's a very strong 5 minute gap there. Although it did close above consequent encroachment at this 5 minute gap, so we probably do get a strong pullback here. I wouldn't mind taking this 1 minute inverse here. So 1 minute inverse here. If we get tapped in, I want to see it push down a little bit lower. But we might not get it. If we get it, we get it. But if not, well. Stick to my 250 here. And we're in. Let's see how this goes. This might not be the best trade, but I do like how we respected this 5 minute gap here and closed above consequent encroachment. And then immediately got that inverse of the 1 minute. Yeah, we've already swept all this liquidity. We did leave these little relatively equal lows, though. I don't really like that. I want to see this rip right away. If not, it's probably going to keep pushing lower. And as of right now, it's not looking good. Ideally, I don't want to see this body close below this inverse, but probably cooked here. No. Let's see. Yeah, probably cooked here. So a little pullback for the 5 minute. I'm just gonna keep ripping lower. Use the 5 minute here again. But price definitely gonna come sweep the rest of this liquidity here. Yeah, we're cooked. GG's, 250 on the day still. Should have not taken this, but it is what it is. All right, chat. We'll end on the L.